Guru Nation, how's it going? Very exciting news. I think I'm going to just do a series of random talks in the car. I got a GoPro like the old school days for those hardcore Guru Nation fans. You guys remember me in the car. So I'm doing it again just because just about every day I drive to the site, Yuma Clinical Trials, for those following my journey. This is year 3. We just completed year 2 of Yuma Clinical Trials. Today is a very special day because we got a cardiologist that we need to talk to. So that's why I got my book I'm going to hand to the cardiologist and talk to him about clinical research. He was referred to us by our current PI. So I'm going to one clinic right now to pick up my business partner, Jaime Valles, and then we're going to drive to the cardiologist, give you kind of our preparation for what we do, how we're going to try to get him on board. I already had an hour-long conversation with the cardiologist on the phone. He seems very interested. He's an interventional cardiologist, so if we get this cardiologist on board, this will be our 4th PI, and we could really start doing a lot of good studies. I've always wanted to get into cardiology. I've only indirectly worked on cardiology, so right now we're doing a lot of obesity with risk factors, cardiovascular disease studies. So we do have some cardio, but this is going to be like a brand new therapeutic area for me. And we're just going to go to his office. Again, I already had a brief discussion with him. He's open to being a sub-I on our existing studies. He's open to being a PI. He's got a private practice. Eventually, I'll take the camera in there to show you his office and maybe even get him on camera, but right now I'm trying to seal the deal. So going to pick up Jaime, and let's see how it goes. Jaime Valles, nurse practitioner. We're starting year 3 with a bang. Our PI said, I told my PI one day, Smith, I said, hey, we really want a cardiologist, but the one in town that I'm talking to, she's not getting back to me. He said, why don't you try Viseja? So here we are. Which way do I go? That way? Jaime knows Yuma, by the way, like almost born and raised, not quite. He's born in California, but we're going to get this PI on board, and I already had an hour-long conversation with him, so he seems like he's interested. Yeah. What's your game plan going into this one?
Well, he's very good, very well respected. He also has multiple providers in his office. It's like if you're going to Wells Fargo, it's just a little bit.
Oh,
that parking lot. Yeah. He's very, very good. I'm glad he's agreeing to do studies, and I mean, we'll see what he knows. If you talk to him it's over there, the building over there.
This is like a 1-minute drive from our office.
We just got out of the PI's office.
We just left the parking lot. You guys saw it, and we're already here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about cardiology studies. You know, we never done one. We've done studies.
We're doing some similar right now.
Yeah, we're doing studies that they're concerned about. I mean, not concerned, but they're monitoring the heart pretty closely. But not a cardiology study itself.
Right.
We almost did a hypertension one, right?
Yeah, we really wanted that one, but
yeah, we almost did that one, but I think before we were activated, the study was over.
I think the study didn't work out as far as the.
Really? It was an interesting study. Our PI was really interested. It was on the medication.
tRNA or rRNA.
It's like every 6 month shot, right?
Yeah.
Injection every 6 months. Right? Yeah.
That would have been a good one, but now we can find a whole bunch of cardio studies, and we network at SOS. You're going to meet sites that do only cardiology, so it's going to be easier to get studies. But we're going to go in there and talk to him.
Yeah, and then he's an intervention cardiologist as well.
Yeah.
So that's always a plus.
So give us a second, and we'll come right back and tell you guys how it went. Well, that was it, Guru Nation. We got here at 12:35. It's 1:05, and so about a half an hour meeting.
Yeah.
How do you think it went, man?
I think it went well. Doctors normally know about research, and they know that it's not. But it's not really done in this area. That's the thing, you know. So good. The good thing also is that we have already 3 other PIs 4 actually. We forgot to say Dr. Joe. Say hi.
Dr. Joe is the 4th. I told him
Yeah.
today, you're either the 4th or the 5th, depending on when we got to go to San Luis and
That's
get that
right.
NP out there.
That's right.
That's something I was going to talk to you about also.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We'll still have to do that. So
that's another vlog too.
Yeah. So there's other providers that he can talk to, that he can definitely, say like, hey, how things are going, and I think they'll say things are going well. So that's something that will be on our favor for that. So I think it went very well. He seems interested, very interested, and again, he's a very well known, very well respected cardiologist. So
he basically said, like, I don't mind being an independent contractor now, and as we get to know each other, to be just like he said. He even said just like what you do with the other PIs you work with, and I name dropped them, and we're gonna do the 20% as an independent contractor, 25% LLC, which is typically what we do with most of our PIs, and he seemed to be okay with that. And when you're research naive, you don't really know what is okay and what's not. It's kind of trusting. He's trusting that we're not screwing him over, and we're not. This is basically the standard deal we do with all of them. But he told us to get to work and find a study.
That's right.
He even said it's surgery center type of studies we can do.
Interventions, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so
awesome.
Brad, I'll be reaching out to you right now, man. Not just to talk SOS, but to hook me up with a study. Brad does all the cardio stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so good, man.
Yeah,
it was good.
Went very well.
So next step is to find him a study. I told him realistically it'll be 3 months. Might be sooner, but about 3 months. So it might be March till we get a site selection visit. But the way things are going this year, I don't know. It might be faster.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is that some companies already know us.
Yeah.
And then the second good thing is that you have Brad that can definitely help us out too. So.
Brad can help, and then Chris via CS, the site network that I'm my own client. We get the study leads every week, and I've already applied for 2 studies for this PI. So we might hear something back. I'm not expecting anything until about March. It usually takes about 3 months to get something. But once we do that, we move on. We maybe hire another coordinator to handle the extra workload, and then we try to expand down to San Luis with your nurse practitioner colleague that we've been trying to get. I think that with Dr. Joe, because Dr. Joe is willing to be the PI of that site. He even brought it up today. So I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Why not? This car's pretty hard to park, man. But
it's a big car, man.
I'm getting there. Let's not hit the light pole. All right. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You'll see how I'm at SOS.
Yeah, take care.